Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for June 3rd, 2024. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, so 2 and 5, so we have the 5s buddying up. No help down there, though. We also have the 9s. Oh, the 4 and the 9. Let's do the 4 first. So these 4s all look in. Sorry, 4 ends up in one of these two. I was trying to select these two. And then we get the 2 9s, and that puts a 9 in one of these two. All right, so that's it for buddies. Let's look. We have a lot of opportunities for crossings here. I'm looking at this 5. Unfortunately, we don't have a 5 helping. I'm also looking at anything that looks up through here, like the 7. I'm looking at anything in this row, like the 9 looking in. We already have the 9 marked. Yeah, I guess there's not much to do here. I'm going to move on. So that's this band here. We have the 3 with no buddy. We have 2, 4, 7, 8. So we have the 4. The 4 is placed in this box. That's quite nice. That actually places the 4 here as well. Don't think there's anything to follow up with that. Okay, that was the 4, 2, 4. So 7, 8. We have the 7s. That does put a 7 in here somewhere. The 8 is looking in here, putting an 8 in one of these two. That's going to point. I'm not seeing an immediate use for the pointing, unfortunately, so I'm just going to have to remember it. So hopefully I notice my corner marks. Nothing else looks in, so we didn't make a hidden pair or anything. But these are going to be down to 3, so let's take a look. We need the 2, 3, and 6. Yeah, pretty unrestricted. This can't be 2 or 3, so this is only 6, 8. This can be any of them. 2, 3, 6, 8. Okay. Anything else of note here? I'm noticing 5 looking in. I'm noticing 1 looking in. I'm noticing the 6 and the 2 looking in. No help. It might be interesting later in the puzzle, but right now it's not. How about this row, which is down to 1, 6, 8, 9? Well, neither of these can be 8. So these are 1, 6, 9, and this left one can't be 9, which I was seeing. And then this can't be 6, so this is 1, 8, 9. So it's markable, but not remarkable. Okay, so I think that's all we're getting out of this stuff. Looking at 4, 7, 8 for this column. Yeah, okay, so 7, hold on. 4, 7, 8. There's 4 digits, though. Well, okay, 4 though. 4 can't, yeah, we have these two 4s looking down, this 4 looking in, so we can place the 4. And then the 7, 8 end up here. This can't be the 7, so we know the 7's up here. It's also just a vertical scan. I was hoping the 8 would be restricted, but it's not. Okay, well, that was still worth looking at, for sure. Got our 4 in there. So let's scan this band now. Start with the 4. So the 4s look in. And these two 4s look down. That places this 4. Oops, places it. 4s are actually done. That's nice. So 7 and 9. No, okay. So this 7 looking in does put a 7 in one of these two. That's going to point along with this 7 and this 7. Placing the 7 here. There are only 3 digits left in this row. Let's think about what they are. They are the 2, 3. I'm going to write them out. 2, 3, and 8. This can't be 8. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, there's nothing really looking in here that's helpful. 1, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 5, and 6 go here. But I'm not seeing another restriction on that. So not immediately helpful either. Okay, so I think, as strange as it is, I think we've gotten everything out of this band that we could find. Yeah, so okay, we'll do this stack now. We already kind of got halfway done with it. So let's look at, 4s are done. So let's look at 7, 9. So we do have 2 7s. We have that marked. 9s, we did not mark. So 9's in one of these two. Oops, I typed 8. I meant to do 9. All right, 9s are, okay. And so then we have the 3 and the 4. So the 4s are done, obviously. The 3. Okay, so this 3 is looking down into this box. This 3 is looking in, and I missed that last time. That does place the 3 in the box, and that places the 9 as well. That's very nice. Okay, down to 1, 6, 8 here. This can't be 3. The row still has 2 places for 3, though. These two 3s do look down, putting a 3 somewhere over here. All right, the rest of this box is 1, 156. So the 5's here. That means this can't be 5. That places the 5 here. This was pointing up. So 156. This top one can't be 1. All right, what else can we do here? Can we follow up on? We can follow up on the 9 a little bit. We can put a 9 up here. How about the 3? Yeah, the 3 is in here now. Anything else of note? Well, this can't be 3, right? So this is down to 268. So we can mark that up. We do have these pointing 8s, but they still don't really help. I got this 5. Does that do anything special? Not that I can tell. Did we cause any? Maybe we caused. Yeah, okay. So this, I was going to say crossings, because this is now an open. This is very open for crossings. And the 2 does help. The 2 looks in, this 2 looks in. And that puts a 2 in one of these 2. And that's going to point in along with this 2, putting a 2 down here. Every little bit helps. Okay. So I think that might be it. Not quite it for this stack. I think we need to look at some columns. So this column is down to 4. So let's look at it. We need 1, 2, 6, 8. 1, 2, 6, 8. This can't be 2, so it's 1, 6, 8. Otherwise, they're pretty open. Okay. I think that's all I want to look at for that stack. Let's move on to the next stack. We've got the 3, and we've got the 2 and the 5. So 5s look in. Putting a 5 in one of these 2 cells. And then we've got, I think that's it. We looked at the 3, the 2, the 5, so no more buddies. Anything else of note? Not that I can tell. This 3 and this 3 don't really do anything. Okay. Let's look at this stack then. So the 7s, they do look up, putting a 7 over here. Aha. So whenever I mark corner mark in 2 cells like this, I'm always looking, because there's always going to be a row they're not in, right? So I'm looking to see if another box lines up like that. And this box does. So that's a hint that 7 in this row is limited, right? Because it's not in this box, it's not in this box. And so 7 in this row is in one of these 2. And that actually forms a hidden 7-9 pair. So we can fill that hidden 7-9 pair. That leaves 1, 6, 8 over here for the rest of the row. And then also leaves for the box, it leaves 1, 3, 6, 8. 1, 3, 6, 8. Well, the 6 can't be here. So the 6 ends up in one of these 2. That means that these are 1, 3, 8. This can't be 3, so this is 1, 6, 8. And this can't be 1, so this is 3, 6, 8. So not super exciting, but at least it's markable, even if not remarkable. But that did, I'm scanning like vertically, right? To see if these markings actually helped. And I'm noticing a 1, 3, 8 naked triple. That looks really important. So if that's a 1, 3, 8 naked triple, and I did get a question yesterday. I get this question a lot. How could this possibly be a triple when this can't be a 3? Okay, my first response is pretend there's a 3 there. Is there any reason I can't pretend and center mark a 3 there? Yeah, it can't be 3, but one of these also can't be 3. I don't know which one yet. I know this one can't be 3, but there's no reason to think that pretending it can be 3 would somehow improve the logic. It could only make the logic worse. It can't make it better, right? One of these can't be 3 also. I shouldn't have a 3 centered in one of these. Just because I know this one can't be 3 doesn't change the fact that this is a triple. Let me go over the direct logic here. Let's go over the exact logic that proves that triples do not need all 3 penciled in, all 3 of them. The logic is this. I cannot repeat digits in these 3 cells. These 3 cells are all in the same column. And the column says I can't repeat digits. So I can't put like 2 1s here. I can't put 2 3s here. I can't put 2 8s here, right? I cannot repeat digits. Which means each of these cells that I've marked green will be a different digit. I think that should hopefully be obvious. All 3 of these will be a different digit from each other. So how many digits do I need in order to make a different digit in each? Well, I need 3 digits. Hopefully everything I'm saying is so obvious I shouldn't even need to say it. But every single thing I'm going to say is obvious, and we will come to the conclusion that we have a naked triple. So I cannot repeat any digits. Thus, I need 3 distinct digits to put into these 3 cells. What are the 3 distinct digits I'm going to put in these cells? Well, if I look just as a whole, and I just look and I say, can any of these be 1? Yes. Okay, I'm going to use this as a little scratch pad over here. Yeah. Don't worry about reds, right? I'm just using a little scratch pad down in the bottom right to say, yeah, okay. I see that some of them can be a 1. Can any of them be a 3? Or can any of them be a 2? No, none of them can be a 2. Can any of them be a 3? Yes. At least one of them can be a 3. Can any of them be a 4? No. 5? No. 6? No. 7? No. 8? Yeah, all 3 of them can be 8, but it doesn't matter. At least one of them can be 8. Can any of them be 9? No. So the only digits that could possibly go in any of these cells are 1, 3, and 8. So those are the 3 digits that go in them. We don't know what order they go in. Maybe I end up with 1, 8, 3, or maybe I end up with 1, 3, 8. We don't know what order they go in, but the only world that exists is that there is a 1, a 3, and an 8 somewhere in these 3 cells. And that is a naked triple. That means that these cells do not care what order they resolve in. They don't care if I have 1, 3, 8, or 3, 8, 1, or 8, 1, 3. They don't care. They're going to see a 1, 3, and an 8. 1, 3, and 8 are going to get used up in this column by the green cells. So anything else in the column cannot be 1, 3, 8. So what 3 digits remain besides 1, 3, 8? Well, it can't be 1, 2, 3, 4. Could be 5, which we know is up here from our corner marks. 6 is here. Could be 7. And we can actually see that this can't be 7, this can't be 7. So actually, this is the only place for 7 in the column. So that's going to be the 7. And then also the 9. And so the 9 can be in either of these. But we see this can't be 5. So we're down to 5, 9. This can't be 5. So that's the 9 and that's the 5. Or if you prefer, this was the only place for 5 left. And so we can actually fill out the rest of that column. Very nice. So now we're going to deal with the consequences there. This 5 gives us the 6, 1, and 5 here. This 1 gives us the 8 and the 6. That 6 gives us a 2, 3 pair, and this 8 here. Oops, meant to place the 8. This 8 we placed removes 8 from these, leaving a 1, 3 pair. So this is a naked 1, 3 pair, which removes 1, 3 from the column, but they also share a box. So it removes 1, 3 from the box as well. So that can't be 1, that can't be 3. We're left with a 6, 8 pair. That was also a hidden 6, 8 pair if you prefer. Okay, this pair here is 2, 9. And this pair here is, we need a 1, which can't be here. So the 1 ends up there, and then this is whatever's missing, the 6. It gives us the 8 and the 6 here. It looks like this 1, 3, 8 triple just cracked the whole puzzle, but let's not celebrate till we're done. I'm going to think about the 4 digits that go in this box. So we need 2, 3, 7, 8. 2, 3, 7, 8. I'm seeing the 3 is over here. So this is 2, 8. Because it can't be set 3 or 7. This is 2, 3, 8. It's not an 8 either. Ah, so the 8's over here. That's quite nice. So is the 2 open? Yeah, the 2 can be anywhere. So we just add 2 to our corner marks. 2, 3, 7, 2, 7, 8. Okay. So I don't see anything specific to do here. All right, so that was great. We just got a bunch of digits. This band we can consider done. This band we should follow up on. We just got some digits like 6 and 8. So let's take a look at that. Well, there's no immediate consequence to the 6, 8 that I can tell. Yeah, but this row is down to 4 now, and so we can think about it. No, this row's down to 5 actually. Let's hold off on thinking about that. How about this call? I think this stack got some things. I don't know exactly what, so let's just rescan it. So we've got 7 and 9, 7, 9. Okay, so the 7s, we have them marked. Okay. Then we've got 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the 5s do look down. This 5 looks in, putting a 5 in one of these two. And then we've got 3 and... Okay, the 4s are done. I remember that now. The 3s are marked. Okay, so that's all we get there. This column is down to 4 open cells, or sorry, 3 open cells. So we need 1, 7, 8. I guess I'll just mark that. I just see this 8 here. Oh, this can't be 7. I missed that. Right, the 7s were marked up here anyway. I don't know how I missed that. This column is down to 4 digits. 1, 2, 6, 8. Maybe there's a reason they aren't marked, because they can be any of those. And then this column is down to 2, 3, 5, 6. This cannot be 5 or 6. So this is down to 2, 3 only. Oh, it can't be 3 either. So this is a naked 2. Let's just double check. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, trivially it's a naked 2. That gives us the 3 down here. These can't be 3 anymore. This can't be 3 anymore. Okay, so this is This is a 5-6 pair then. And this is 1, 2, 8 for the rest of the box. Nice. And so that means the 2 is in one of these two, for what it's worth. We already have these two, so it doesn't really help much. All right, this is 1, 2, 6, 8 still. It's not a 2, so this is 1, 6, 8. 1, 6, 8. It's not a 6 either. So 6 in this box can only go here. That gives us the 8 and the 1. This is, oh, sorry, let's just do the easy stuff. This 8 looks down, giving us 2, 3, and 2. That places the 2 and 7 here. That places the 7 here. Oh yeah, definitely do the easy things. 1, 8 pair. This is a 3. That's 1. This box, I see stuff down here, but let's just pencil this box first. I need a 3 and a 6. So this is 6 and 3. Over here we've got the 8, 1, and 2. The 2 is not placed, but these look pretty restricted now. I'm not going to use these corner marks anymore. Let's just get all these pairs. Actually, no, let's get this. This is 1 and 8. All right. Okay, now let's get all these pairs. So this is, we need a 1 that goes there. And then this is something. It's a 3. That's helpful. That gives us 7, 8, 2, and 2 and 3. That gives us the 9 and the 2, the 9 and the 7. We're just finishing up this box. Let's play what does this box need now? I like that game. This box needs a 5. That goes over here somewhere. This box needs a 6. That goes over here somewhere. This box needs an 8. That is placed here, giving us the 6, 5, and 6, giving us the 5, and the 9, and we're done. Nice. And there is this new puzzle link feature, which you can see we're actually using for the New York Times ones now. So from any New York Times puzzle, you can click the link to go to the other two difficulties, which is neat. And there's information here on how you can do that in your own puzzles as well. The links only work if they are going to another Sudoku pad puzzle. All right, cool. Well, yeah, this was an interesting one. I think this 138 triple, which I did spend time explaining because it was an exact situation yesterday where someone got confused in the comments. I do see that a lot where people think that a naked triple requires that all 3 are available in all 3 cells. But I just want you to internalize, if possible, that eliminating a digit, making a digit not possible, cannot make logic weaker. It can only make logic either equivalent or stronger. You will never make logic weaker by having a digit not available in one of the cells in the pattern. Never. You can only make it stronger if it does anything. So in this case, just because 3 was not available in this cell, in this 138 triple, 3 was not available here, it still can be used as a triple. If you need to, imagine the 3 is still available. There's no reason. The technique doesn't require that you penciled correctly, is another way to put that. In order for, if you eliminate something when you shouldn't have, you might accidentally break the puzzle. But the technique doesn't care. The technique is all about understanding how the technique works instead of just pattern matching, I think is very, very important. So that's why I spent the time going over that, and I hope that was helpful. All right, and if you did enjoy this, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.